Hello and welcome to all incoming freshmen. I am Walter Curtis, your AVID elective teacher as well as your health science teacher. I wanted to come here and speak to you today about what the AVID program is here at GHS. Some of you might be wondering, what does AVID stand for, right? AVID is Advanced Via Individual Determination, which we're trying to bring here to the campus here at GHS. Like so many of you, I was there picking my classes coming into my freshman year, and I was so nervous but anxious and excited to see what my future was going to hold. When I was picking those classes, one of my good friends from 5th grade, Talia Rodriguez, was sitting next to me and was telling me, hey, Walt, you should join this program named AVID, or called AVID. I had no clue what AVID was, stood for, never heard it from my junior high at all. She had taken it 2 years at her junior high prior. Me and her were really good friends. So with that being said, I was intrigued to see what it offered. And after sitting down with a counselor, I made the determination that I also wanted to take those steps into either getting into a 4-year to 2-year college and seeing what my future could hold. With that being said as well, here is a video that's going to go more in depth on what the AVID program can provide.
I like what AVID, the acronym, stands for.
Advancement via individual determination, that you're going to advance because you're determined to do so.
The kids have to come self-motivated. The kids have to come ready and willing and wanting to be in there.
They volunteered to do this. They didn't get picked to do it. So they want to succeed because they signed up for it.
AVID, it's just like you have to want to achieve and really use it to your advantage. Don't waste it. Use it as a tool for you to be more successful.
In Spokane Public Schools, AVID is an elective course in college readiness for 7th through 12th grade students in the middle of the academic pack.
I believe in AVID. I like what the AVID program does and what it's helping kids achieve, because it's not for the high-end kids and it's not for the low-end kids, but it's for the in-betweeners. And I was an in-betweener, so I relate with that. I just feel like they need the help and they're getting it.
Gary Middle School 8th grader Willie Morrow signed up for AVID after seeing how it helped his older sister on her path to college. It's a path he wants to follow too.
I would want to go to the University of Washington. I know they have a high standard there, so I would like to at least maintain a 3.5 or better through high school. And I know AVID will help me achieve that, because basically AVID's about being a college student, so it's preparing us and it's shaping us earlier so we can keep doing this on for the next 4 or 6 years.
With help from college tutors and their peers, AVID students refine their skills in writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading, abilities many people don't hone until they get to college.
And those are all things that college professors ask you to do. So if we're getting middle school students to do that, that's valuable right there in itself. I mean, that's what we're striving for.
AVID works through a 10-step tutorial process. It starts with students taking notes in their core classes and coming to AVID with a point of confusion, or POC. Students write out their POC on a TRF, that's a tutorial request form, which has students outline what they already know about the topic at hand. The AVID instructor uses these TRFs to create tutorial groups of about 7 students to 1 tutor. The groups are based on subject area, like language arts, math, science, and social studies.
Yeah, usually our teachers would like us to try to focus on the class where we don't have the best grade in, because they think, well, if you don't have a 4.0, you can always improve on your grade.
Next step in the AVID process, each member of the tutorial group takes a turn demonstrating their point of confusion in a 30-second speech. Other students and the tutor guide the presenter through the critical thinking process with a Q&A session. Willie explains it like this.
Someone would go up to a board, they would make 3 columns. One would be point of confusion, notes, and then steps. And then we would take notes on them and ask them higher level questions to help them reach their goal of learning, like having a better understanding of what their point of confusion is.
I like watching the kids' light bulbs turn on. I feel like they are getting a lot out of AVID, and they're learning it their way. They're not being forced in a different way where they kind of understand it, but because they're learning it themselves, they remember it longer, and it really clicks with them.
I just help guide them. I might not know the answer. Half the time I don't know the answer, but it's just the collaboration of everyone.
Group members take their own 3-column notes throughout the collaborative process. After the tutorial, students write reflections on what they learned and turn in their TRFs for feedback. All these notes, TRFs, and other paperwork are contained within each student's binder.
You need to do all the steps. You need to have an organized binder. If you don't have an organized binder, then you're gonna lose some stuff and then you might not have a good grade. I think because AVID asks so much of them, it will help them in college.
Kids might not realize it when they're in AVID, how much it actually is helping them, like telling them what their grades are to help them improve it. So AVID, it kind of makes you into a better person, into a better worker.
AVID students must maintain a solid GPA and attendance record. They're also required to enroll in at least one advanced academic class each semester and commit to studying and completing all homework assignments every night.
Really take advantage of it. Don't take AVID lightly.
AVID is it's the how. It's how we're going to get kids ready for the future. It gives us the skills that we need to be, I think, super teachers and super students.
Willie says AVID has taught him that anyone can advance to their goals as long as they have individual determination.
Try your best and just don't stop. If you have a problem, this is what AVID is for. Just keep trying, keep putting your foot on the gas pedal, and just keep on going.
Learn more about AVID at avid.org or by checking with your Spokane Public School office.
All right. Well, I hope now that you got a better understanding and grasp on what exactly AVID can bring to you as an individual, like I did with so many of these other students, including myself. One of the biggest things that I think that even in the video that AVID brings that it didn't touch on is the ability to make you a more well-rounded individual. That is something that I pride myself from taking and being an AVID. There are certain things that you are going to learn from the academics. We're bringing those wicker strategies in, the widening, the inquiry, collaboration, organization, and your reading skills. We're going to be able to teach you all of these things as well, and to hopefully improve your academics. But the biggest takeaway from me was making me a well-rounded person to not only be successful in college, but also life after college, getting a career. And those are things that the AVID program is bringing to JHS now. We're not just looking at getting students ready for college, but giving them the avenues to, if they want to attend a two-year college, maybe even a trade school, to obtain a different type of career, to go right into the career field as well. That is something that by joining this program, you will learn and gain these skills that I feel is very, very important for just an individual to be more well-rounded. And if you would like more information, please come see me at the transition night. I'm looking forward to meeting you, and go Spartans.